Big Bang Theory flashes sick message to conservatives on screen. It may come as a surprise, but not everyone is excited about every new episode of The Big Bang Theory, and those who aren't may have a reasonable explanation for defying the popular opinion about Chuck Lorre. Lorre has created and produced sitcoms including 2.5 Men, Grace Under Fire, and Dharma Greg. His most famous sitcom, however, is probably The Big Bang Theory. This particular show is known for the card that contains a message on it which appears for only a split second at the end of each episode. Fans who are interested in what Lorre has to say simply hit pause and take a look at what the producer has left for them. However, it turns out that those who love the show aren't the only ones that pay attention to the messages on the cards. Newsbusters. The Big Bang Theory credits feature prayer from show's creator calling on God to issue Old Testament wrath against. The message that Lorre placed between the closing credits and the Warner Brothers logo on the 25 episode of The Big Bang Theory, that aired on October 15, was apparently an anti-Trump one. God, I call you that even though I suspect thou art well beyond names and words and might actually be some sort of ineffable quantum situation, sick I humbly beseech thee to make thy presence known on November 6, read the message. Demonstrate your omnipotence through us as we make ink marks on little circles in curtained booths, it continued. Of course, if you, in your divine wisdom, believe a fascist, hate-filled, fear-mongering, demagogic, truth-shattering, autocratic golf cheater is what we need right now, then, you know, thy will be done. But if thou art inclined to more freedom, more love, more compassion, and just more of that good stuff thou hath been promoting in our hearts or our parietal lobes, either one, doesn't really matter. I submissively ask that thy encourage voter turnout in that general direction. Also God, please help Bob Mueller. Guide him and make him strong, brave, wise and true. And yes, I know there must be thousands of guys named Bob Mueller, so why not help them all, just to be on the safe side? Amen. Oh, almost forgot, remind those who collaborate with the darkness that thou art the light, and the light is not above whipping out a little Old Testament wrath, it concluded. Amen again. It seems that Lorre's message urged God to help the voters fight a fascist, hate-filled, fear-mongering, demagogic, truth-shattering, autocratic golf cheater. Luckily, not everyone shares their political views with the producer of the popular sitcom. Not only does Lorre indicate that half of the American electorate are making the wrong choice, but he also says that they collaborate with the darkness, which, in his opinion, is totally justifiable for them to receive a little Old Testament wrath. The message is a bit over the top and it's definitely not funny. Yes, we understand that Lorre doesn't like President Donald Trump and doesn't agree with the Republicans' rhetoric, so he's asking God to smite them. Very ingenious. The real issue here is how far some people are determined to go to indicate that they are against Trump. Kathy Griffin thought that holding up the bloodied, severed head of the president is no big deal, and Madonna talked about blowing up the White House like telling a children's story. The fact that they consider this normal behavior is enough to send shivers down your spine. It's sad to see that a political debate could be brought to such a level by the same people who get offended when James Woods tweets jokes.